Hi guys, today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my last day of work placement before the Easter half term. I am now on Easter half term. I'm so excited. I'm just going to sleep the whole week. Well, actually, wait, so 1 or 2 weeks? No, I've got 2 weeks off, so I'll sleep for 2 weeks straight because I'm just so shattered. Today I got ready and I was up early as I had to go to the doctor's. Nothing major, just to have a check-up on my knees and my aches and pains because I'm getting old. And then I got back and had some Nutella toast and a cup of tea. I went on to Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, watched a few vlogs. My younger sister and brother are off college today because that's just main and wise. They're having a teacher training day at both campuses, so they weren't in. But I'm not in college anyway because I'm at work placement. So my mum got ready and then dropped me off to work placement. I made her way home and I put my bag of stuff in the staff room, and then I spent the morning sweeping up, and my coach manager, who comes in regularly to check on how I'm getting on, came in to see me, and it was really nice to have a nice catch up with him. And I was sweeping up, and then I was working with the boss today, and we were just sorting out the stuff. So like that, I'm just trying to make this make my hand comfortable because I was holding it. So about this, I've been trying to do this vlog for ages now. The lighting isn't very good because it's been raining outside, and yeah, I am absolutely shattered. I'm going to sleep well tonight. Yesterday evening I ended up having a little snooze on the couch, which was not a good idea because I was wide awake last night, and the soaps were so good last night. It was a double of EastEnders because it's Sports Relief tonight on BBC One. Go watch that, don't miss it, it's going to be epic. Can't wait to watch that later on. So there was a double well, and the Slaters are well and truly back. So happy that Kat Slater's back, or Moon, or whatever she's going by nowadays. I'm not quite sure what her last name is at the moment. Yeah, she's Cat Moon, yeah, because she's married to Alfie. I want Alfie and Tommy to come back. I don't know where they are at the moment, but I am absolutely loving it, and I can't wait for next week's episodes. And I had such a great day at work placement. I was sorting out the pots of plants and doing some flower arranging, and then my coach manager went off to see someone else on my course, and I had my lunch. I was let off early for lunch because I was doing so well, and my boss was really impressed. So I was good, getting in his good books, and I went off to the staff room, and on the way there, while on my lunch break, I took a few flower snaps, and then I went off to the staff room and had my lunch and had a nice cup of tea, chatted with some of the colleagues, then went off to work outside in the nice warm sunshine, and I put a nice banner up that had a for sale sign on because there's a massive sale on at the moment, and sorted out. And then I had to get some scissors and cut the bit off that we didn't need as the banner was a bit too long. Then I spent the rest of the afternoon putting some pots on display, and then I was done for the day. I tidied up and then went off to the staff room, got my bag and stuff ready, and my phone was literally dead, so I had to turn it off, and so I was running a bit late. I got out and my mum was waiting for me, and we had to go off to the vets to take my cat, who's like 100 years old, who is so delighted. It's like having a baby in the house. He pees and poos everywhere and meows, and all he wants is love and affection. Bless, he's just such a crazy cat, and his nails were too long, so we went and took him to get those sorted out. He was in his cat animal cage, whatever you want to call it, basket thing, and on the way there he was freaking out, howling, meowing, just being mad, so we was trying to calm him down, and he was sick in his cage, so we had to tidy it up when we got home. Then when we got there, it was chock-a-block. There was dogs, cats, you name it, everywhere. It's like someone let all the animals out of the zoo because there was so many animals in there. It was bedlam. Saw our family friend in there, so we were chatting to her for a while, and then the nurse took the cat off to get his nails cut. Came back and we went off. On the way home, my cat pooed on my lap. Great. So got back, had to take my jeans off, put them in the wash, clean myself off. Then we had to sort the cow and the basket of sick. And my mum's stomach is still a bit bad. It was better, but it's now gone back to being bad, which is a shame because it's a bit frustrating because it's like climbing a mountain and having to and going down, having to be told to go back up again because she's having a bit of a rough time at the moment. She's diabetic, and the tablets that she's given her have been given have made her eyes go a bit blurry and upsets her stomach. The side effects, hopefully, fingers crossed, the side effects should wear off soon. The stomach side effect seems to be wearing off because it's not as bad as it was, and I got changed out of my uniform and went onto Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I did some photos, and I put a massive collage of the nature snaps that I took today at break onto my Instagram and put a nice post about the first time of my work placement and how fun it's been. But it wouldn't upload, and it was really doing my head in. And I finally managed to upload that, and I've gained a load of Instagram followers, which I'm very happy about. Lost a few Twitter followers, but I'm not bothered about that. I watched Will and Grace and some Scooby-Doo DVDs and John Hologram's the cartoon, and tidied my office up from where I've been working on my books and some new songs and scripts, and still nice for a Dodge/game, so I'm going to be playing tomorrow night and doing some filming and editing of that. Played on my keyboard a bit, and my younger sister went off to watch her mate play tennis at the park, and my young brother was back from being out, and he brought our uncle's old car and he's loving it, and he's gone off to work. And my dad got back from work and he was back early because they'd all finished earlier. So about that, got something in my eye, got something in my eye all day, I don't know what it is. Oh gosh. And I watched some vlogs and some vines and some fanfic stuff, and read some fanfic and some blogs and Hello Vogue and some comics like Dot 2 and Marvel and DC comics, and I watched some doll collection videos and doll tour stuff and dollhouse tour videos and some doll games dot motion stuff, and watched classic Team Off episodes and Dot 2, and watched the new episode of Riverdale. Archie's doing my head in a moment. He's being so annoying. Won't give any spoilers away, and oh my gosh, Shell, One for Your Life. Love Riverdale, it's so good, and I love the songs that they do. They do such awesome covers of songs that I absolutely love, and I am going to be having, I'm not quite sure what I'm having for tea. I had some of the leftover pasta that we had for tea last night, so I'm pretty full, so I'll probably just have a snack or something. I'm not really that hungry, and I listened to a bit of Dido and Panic at the Disco. They've got a new album coming out soon, and I'm so excited for that. And it's a bit of Bring Me the Horizon, All Time Low, Fall Out Boy, Paramore, and some other stuff like that. And it's a bit of Enya, very soothing, relaxing, and worked on a part of my new chapter to my book. It's going really well. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm literally like a writing machine at the moment. Writing block, stay back. I do not want to get writer's block. I've been coming up with some really good ideas and been writing away. It's going really well. And I did some fashion designing and some arts and craft and some more paper dressing making stuff that I'm really enjoying doing at the moment. I watched some cake making videos and some episodes of Cake Boss, and watched some old soap stuff that isn't on anymore, like Waterloo Road and Skins and some other stuff like that. And I had a bottle of cereal and watched today's Henry Neighbours and watched some old Glee episodes and listened to some CDs and vinyl and played on Minecraft and played on Stardoll and Friv, and I looked at some dolls and doll stuff off eBay, Amazon, Smith, and tomorrow I'm going to be going to the charity shops and a massive nature walk, and then popping over to see one of my mates that I haven't seen in ages, and I'm hopefully going to be going to Whatnot's, this knick-knack shop in Yate that I normally go to with my family, as it always has a lot of dolls and doll stuff in, so hopefully I'll be able to get some more doll stuff from there, and find myself a box, like I've been saying, or a trunk to put my dolls in, because the doll box I have now has broken, so all the dolls keep falling out. So I'm hopefully going to replace that, and I watched some episodes of Sarah Jane Adventures and Supernatural, Charmed, Merlin, and watched this film called The Eagle that starred Channing Tatum and Jamie Bell, who's in the musical Billy Elliot, and it's such a great film. And I watched that the other day as well. I love Billy Elliot, and watched some other musical stuff the other day, like Moulin Rouge. Saturn's Death always breaks my heart. Such a great film, such great songs. All my family love the soundtracks. I mean, Ewan McGregor, Blimnick, he is a great actor, great singer, an alright dancer, and he's alright looking, I suppose. So he's just all round awesome. I love Ewan McGregor. He's such a great guy, an actor, and I love his films. And I watched The Hunger Games, the final one, finally, after ages of not watching it, because I'd not finished the book, and I wanted to finish all the books before I'd watched the last one. And well, I wanted to finish the last book before I watched the film. And yeah, I just love it. Such a good film series. And yeah, I'm now off to go see what I'm having for tea. Probably just gonna have a snack, nothing too fancy, and then go and start sorting out my dolls and dollhouse and doing a bit of filming and with that. Play with my main breeder doll and write my journal and get ready to watch this evening's soaps. I hope you've all had a lovely week and have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming soon. Bye!